If you're a UI UX designer or you're looking to become one, 2026 is going to look very different from everything that you've known so far. The tools are changing, user expectations are shifting, and the designs that worked 2 years ago, they're already starting to feel outdated. Hi, I'm Nitya from Mand Academy, and in this video, I'm breaking down 8 UI UX design trends that are defining the industry in 2026. What they are, why they matter, and one takeaway that you can take from each video and apply to your own work. So let's get into it. Generative UI and hyper-personalization. Let's start with one of the biggest shifts, interfaces that don't stay fixed. That's generative UI, and it's one of the biggest AI design trends of 2026. Instead of a fixed layout, the interface rebuilds itself in real time based on what you're trying to do right now. A beginner might see a simplified interface, while an expert gets advanced tools surfaced automatically. In a rush, the interface condenses itself. That's hyper-personalization, where the experience reshapes itself around the user. Takeaway: don't design static screens. Start designing flexible systems that respond to behavior. Anticipatory design and zero UI. If interfaces are becoming smarter, then they're also becoming quieter. And that's the idea behind anticipatory design. And it's one of the most talked about UX design trends right now. The system uses your behavioral data to act before you navigate anywhere. The end goal is called zero UI, where the interface quietly disappears because the work is already done. Your navigation is ready before you ask, your checkout is pre-filled, your tasks get done with minimal input. Less friction, less thinking, lower cognitive load. The takeaway? Look for moments where users are doing unnecessary work. That's where better design begins. Spatial UX and 3D environments. Now, as interfaces become more immersive, design itself is moving beyond flat screens. Spatial UX is one of the most significant UI trends of 2026. With AR tools and mixed reality headsets going mainstream, designers now need to think in 3 dimensions: depth, light, and physical space, not just pixels on a screen. Hierarchy isn't just visual anymore, it's physical. Elements can move closer or further away. Interfaces respond to gestures, voice, even eye movement. This is an entirely new design language, and learning it now puts you ahead of most working designers. The takeaway? Start small, experiment with depth and layering in your current work. Spatial thinking builds over time. Advanced accessibility and Neuro-Inclusion. Accessibility in 2026 has a completely new definition. It's no longer just all text or color contrast. The focus has shifted now to Neuro-Inclusion, designing for people with ADHD, dyslexia, autism, and different ways of processing information. Focus modes, flexible layouts, multiple input methods, all of these don't just help some users. They improve the experience for everyone. The takeaway? If your design feels overwhelming, simplify it. Clarity is inclusive by default. Multi-modal interfaces and liquid UX. Nobody stays on one device anymore. Laptop at work, phone on the commute, and tablet at home. Users move constantly, and they expect the experience to move with them. That's called liquid UX, the idea that an interface should flow seamlessly across devices, remembering exactly where you left off and adapting its layout to wherever you are right now. Halfway through a form on your phone, open your laptop, the cursor should be exactly where you left it. That's continuity. Tell your smart speaker to add something to your cart, it shows up on your mobile instantly. That's a voice-to-touch handoff. The experience doesn't restart, it continues. The takeaway? Go beyond responsiveness. Design for continuity, where every interaction feels like part of the same journey. Green design and sustainable UX. Now here's a shift that's often overlooked. Performance as responsibility. Sustainable UX, also called green design, is one of the most quietly important UI UX design trends right now. It's about building interfaces that use less processing power, less data, and less battery life. Dark mode defaults save battery on OLED screens. Lightweight illustrations load faster than heavy image files. Clean, efficient code keeps devices cooler and reduces energy drain. And the bonus? Better performance also means better rankings and better user experience. The takeaway? Remove what isn't necessary. Simplicity isn't just aesthetic, it's sustainable. Ethical design and transparency. As systems get smarter, trust becomes more critical. Users today are more aware and less tolerant of manipulation. Ethical design is another one of the fastest growing UI/UX trends because it directly impacts whether users stay or leave. It means being completely honest about data, privacy, and how your algorithms work. Simple explanations instead of legal walls, easy exits, not complicated ones. Because the alternative, dark patterns, is quickly losing user trust. The takeaway? If something in your design feels misleading, rethink it. Transparency builds long-term value. Emotional and empathetic design. Finally, we move from what users do to how they feel. This last one is where UI/UX design gets fascinating. Emotional AI uses biometric feedback and behavioral patterns to detect how a user is feeling: frustrated, confused, anxious, or satisfied. And in 2026, interfaces are starting to respond to those emotions in real time. Interfaces can simplify when users struggle, tone can shift based on behavior, systems can detect hesitation and offer support. That is empathetic design, and it's becoming more real with every product update. The takeaway? You don't need advanced AI to start. Look at where users drop off or hesitate and design for those moments. So there you have it, 8 UI/UX design tools that are actively reshaping the industry right now. From generative UI to AI design tools, spatial UX, zero UI, and emotional AI. These aren't future concepts. These are showing up in real products, real design briefs, and real job descriptions right now. You don't have to master all 8 overnight. Pick the 2 or 3 that connect with your current work and start experimenting. And if you want a chance to build the skills to work with all of them, An Academy's UI/UX courses are live, industry-led, and project-based, built to keep you ahead of exactly these kinds of shifts. Some even come with a job guarantee. Like this video if it gave you something new. Drop a comment to tell us which idea surprised you the most. And don't forget to subscribe because we cover this stuff every month. Until next time, keep designing.